What's up guys, HJ here, and today I'm going to be bringing you my Battlefield 4 review for the PlayStation 3. As you guys know, we're going to go straight into the campaign for Battlefield 4, and basically I'm just going to start off by saying this was the biggest disappointment of a campaign that I have ever played. The campaign is lackluster, which is really disappointing considering DICE promoted it as their most improved part of the game, and it really lacks the emotional depth that you'd want to see out of an FPS game. The storyline is short, it only goes for about 4 or 5 hours and is linear, and as I've already mentioned, it really just lacks the emotional connection required to make it a good campaign for an FPS. There is a point system for each campaign mission, which basically ranks your progress as either bronze, silver or gold, depending on the amount of points you accumulate throughout the mission. And basically there are a number of ways that you can get these. For example, you get points through squad kills, your own kills obviously. I do believe you get suppression points, maybe, I can't really remember, maybe I'm just thinking about multiplayer there. But you do get them for a number of things, multi-kills, things like that. And as you progress through the mission, you accumulate more and more points, and you get ranked as either completing the mission on a bronze, silver or gold level. Now, throughout the campaign, as you complete missions, you will unlock weapons and equipment such as that for the multiplayer game, which is one of the reasons why I believe the campaign is pretty poor, considering that they want you to finish it for the multiplayer to really become as in-depth as what it is meant to be. But at the same time, a lot of people don't want to finish the campaign because there are a lot of bugs and glitches with it, and as I've already said, it's just lackluster. Now, as I just said then, the campaign is really bug-ridden, with save files frequently corrupting. I know for me, I have attempted to do the campaign about 3 times. I think I'm about 3 hours into it, and it decided to corrupt my file again, so I just gave up with it. And there are also a lot of gameplay glitches and visual anomalies. Not get my words out right here. Oh well. And basically, it's just not a very enjoyable experience. It's something that really has turned me off the Battlefield series in terms of campaigns over the last couple of titles. I did enjoy Battlefield Bad Company 2's campaign, but on from there, Battlefield 3 and now Battlefield 4 really has turned me off the campaign in terms of wanting to play it. So maybe if there's another Battlefield game, which I assume there would be coming out in the next few years, I might test that out. Until then, my mind's pretty set on the fact that I do not like Battlefield campaigns anymore. The multiplayer is solid, however, as with the campaign, there are a lot of bugs and glitches which bring the game down. For example, you will lose connection to lobbies quite a lot of the time. For me, I think the most amount of time I've gone without losing connection was about 3 games, and that has nothing to do with my internet. I know there are a lot of people who are going through the exact same problems as I'm having right now. And also there is a problem with progress not being saved correctly to people's profiles. It's just not being read properly by the Battlefield 4 multiplayer servers, and that is quite annoying for a lot of people. There is also another problem with occasionally being caught in the environment. That's happened to me about 3 or 4 times over my time playing the game, where you will basically get caught in a wall or in between rocks and you won't be able to get out, so you have to quit out from the game. For anybody who's played Battlefield 2, the Commander mode is back for the multiplayer, which is fun. I found fun for a short amount of time, but it really becomes stale quite quickly. And as we'd all know from the Battlefield game, it is really visually impressive, with online destruction pretty much still the most impressive feature of the game, which is really the thing that I think DICE wanted to focus on the most. They really want to improve that, because the destruction in Battlefield and the realism of its multiplayer and its campaign, well, not so much campaign, but its multiplayer in terms of weapon damage and things like that, really sets it apart from other FPSs such as Call of Duty, which is pretty much an arcadey type shooter. The gameplay can become bland quite quickly, as with the Commander mode, but the weather dynamics on the map kind of add to the experience and might keep you enticed to play a little bit longer, depending on your preference when it comes to those kind of things. Each weapon has its own unique feel, and in my opinion, no two weapons really feel the same. Each kind of gun takes time getting used to, and just because you're good at one gun in a certain class doesn't mean you're going to be good with all the rest, because they are different in terms of their statistics, how they handle and things like that. For example, a gun that might suit me might not suit you, basically as a player, which is why I'd highly recommend, rather than listening to people on YouTube tell you which guns are the best, go and try them out for yourself, because you won't be able to get an accurate description based on the opinions of something else, because they are opinionated views. The multiplayer is mainly balanced weapon-wise, however, it still has the same problems as previous Battlefields, where basically the explosives are very overpowered, particularly in game modes without vehicles, because that is what Battlefield's explosives are designed for, to take out vehicles. But rather than that, they are used as basically infantry killing devices, and they destroy everything in their path. And also, one of the guns that I found really overpowered was the M82A3 50 caliber sniper rifle, which I have been killed by so many times it is not funny. And basically, it's pretty much a one-shot kill if you hit somebody with it in a decent spot. So that's pretty much my wrap-up of Battlefield 4. I'm honestly not sure whether I'll get it for the next generation of consoles now. As I mentioned, to me the game has become pretty much near unplayable, and it's something that it really ruins the game for me, because I wanted this game to be so good. I wanted it to blow Call of Duty out of the water, absolutely destroy it in terms of sales and how it played, but it has disappointed me quite a lot, and really I have no other option but to give Battlefield a 6.5 out of 10, basically because of the bugs and glitches which should have been addressed prior to release but obviously weren't, and just the pure fact that they've had 2 years to work on this game, build on it from Battlefield 3, but the amount of improvements in the gameplay really, it isn't enough to keep people enticed with the series. Until next time guys, my name is HJ, thank you for watching my review of Battlefield 4, hope you stick around for the rest of the reviews that I will be bringing out on my channel in the near future, including an Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag review, which will be coming out sometime in the near future. So thanks again for watching guys, and until next time, goodbye.